Good evening and welcome back to the prologue for Campaign 2. Today I have MildSteele and he is playing as Brax, and I'll go ahead and let him describe his character and exactly what goes on there. So let me go live. All right, welcome, Mild.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing in chat? If you're hearing me, um,
Oh, crap. Actually, they cannot.
oh no.
Wait, yes, they can. Yes, they can.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm MildSteele. I'm playing Brax. He is a human barbarian. He was that kid with a temper who grew up, fucked up, got turned into a merc for 15 years, and now he's finally able to strike out on his own. Basically, he's think like the kind of like if like the bar fight scene where like the dude like bad mouths like the guy's mom and then he turns around and just punches him. Like he's that kind of guy.
Yep.
Like
And welcome
quick
Natsu.
to
He's
anger,
ready.
quick to throw a punch, but if you're his buddy, he's got your back.
All right. So let's go to make sure this actually showed up for my stream. I got a massive delay here.
I gotcha.
So anyway, Mild or Brax is starting out in the medium-sized town of Nuraz. Now,
Yep. Neurazian, born and raised. Just got home after a 15-year stint as a merc.
it
Which
is.
may or may not be have he may or may not have done instead of going to jail.
So, you are
Yeah, exactly, Shyla.
completely out. You are sleeping. It is dark. This is about 4 o'clock in the morning. All of a sudden, you hear subconsciously as you're sleeping, you hear the sounds of spacecraft coming in.
Mm.
You hear it touch down kind of close outside your door and ramp come down. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, complete chaos erupts. You hear weapons going off, you hear metal clanging, all kinds of stuff just going absolutely crazy. What do you do?
Well, I'm guessing I'm at home.
You are at home in bed. You
All
just
right.
woke up to the sounds
So,
of just chaos.
all right. It makes sense. He'd probably be a light sleeper after being a merc for so long. So, because you never know, enemy could strike at any time.
Yep.
He'd probably wake up, grab the nearest weapon, which would probably be his great axe or something like that. He probably keeps it next to his bed just for safekeeping.
Okay.
You know,
Now, do you have armor on?
of course not. Who needs armor when you have thick skin?
Okay, so what do you
It's
do?
not. It's not in my inventory, so I don't got nothing.
The chaos is just growing and growing. Sounds of people screaming and just complete horror.
Well, I'm gonna brace myself. Anyone opens that door, I'm swinging, friend or foe.
As you stand there bracing, waiting for someone to breach your door, you wait and you wait, and the screams grow louder and more numerous. No one breaks into your door.
All right. I'm guessing the screams are growing more distant. They're still pretty close.
All around you.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll poke my head out.
Okay, so you just how you doing this?
Eh, I'd probably want to do it kind of maybe kind of like crack the door, but like, what's going on?
So
You
you
know,
trying to be
not trying to get noticed. I'll say that.
okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
All right, that would be a 14.
14. Uh, you feel pretty confident that you're not seen. Now roll a perception check for me, and go ahead and roll that with disadvantage, given the streets are absolutely clusterfucked.
Oof, 5.
Ooh, you see a whole bunch of people running in every which way. You see mothers grabbing their children, trying to get away. You see people getting arrows in the back. You see these streaks of light come in and just vaporize people.
As a
And
former merc, have I seen these streaks of light before?
these particular ones, no, you have not.
Gotcha. And have I ever seen a
You
spaceship? That's a better question.
you do see
Or
just
have
the
I ever seen a spaceship? I should say.
you have, but not quite like this. You
Okay.
see the just left edge of what looks to be a metallic cocoon type
Hmm.
thing, almost like a teardrop.
That's
And it's big enough from the looks of just that side, it looks to be big enough to hold like maybe 5 people. But you look around and you see these men and women dressed in black and gold armor from just head to toe, no exposed skin at all.
nice.
And there looks to be more than 5. And roll a history check for me.
All right.
Intelligence, sorry.
Straight in. All right. Saving through. There we go. Not bad. A 14. Not too
You do
shabby.
recognize these uniforms. These uniforms are worn by the Malum.
Hmm.
What are you doing? As of right now, you believe to not be seen.
Given my past as a merc, I've probably interacted with a Maloon before, yes or no?
Off and on.
And have I seen them fight before, or is this my first time seeing them fight?
This is your second time seeing them fight. A
Okay.
week before, you saw some skirmishing in the town that you had left from your last
Yeah.
contract between the Malum and the Lux. The Lux being that is an underground militia
Yep.
style kind of organization.
Okay. Well, I will say one thing. My intelligence is just slightly above average,
Okay.
so I'm not dumb. And when I see people wearing fancy armor, and I'm wearing literally like just my average clothes, whatever I sleep in, he could be nude for all we know. Who knows? Chances are that versus with a great axe probably not going to go well.
Yeah. Hello,
So,
Auntie and Boo. Good to see you guys.
hey,
Go ahead, Mild.
so he's probably not gonna. Probably thinks disengaging is probably a bad idea.
Okay.
So, and I have been away for like 15 years, so I don't really have much ties to home. It's
Mm-hmm.
more of just where I live, where I hail from. His family could be dead for all we know. Who knows? I don't know.
So what are we doing?
Um, it's been what, 5 minutes since the attack started? 10 minutes?
It's
A little
been
longer?
about 3 minutes, roughly, and
Gotcha.
these soldiers are starting to close in on you.
Are they just shooting in civilians in general, or it looks like
They're,
they're
from what you see, they're just shooting into the crowd that is trying to flee.
gotcha? Well, I like my original plan. Barricade myself, and if they come in, I'll fight.
So you're going to just sit inside your home and wait it out?
Now that I think about it, that's kind of a dumb idea. Probably best to get away from here.
Okay, so you want to.
But grab my shit real quick. All my shit.
Okay,
Maybe throw on some pants.
yeah, that
Maybe.
that might be a good idea. You don't want to be dangling in the breeze.
Well, he might not be dangling in the breeze. He might be wearing his undies at least. He's got some modesty.
Alrighty. So
Just
we
grab everything, grab his clothes in a ball, slap him in his backpack.
this
Grab.
next portion that we're gonna run through here is going to be a very time sensitive,
That's
fast
fine.
paced.
I could see him gathering his shit, taking like 2-3 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so
As he's just hurriedly throwing it together. Making sure he probably would put on pants so he could at least have his daggers in their proper scabbards and all that.
Okay. Now,
Because he's got like 3 daggers or something crazy like that.
nice. You do have a front door, you have a side door, you have a back window, and the opposing side window from the side door are your
Window have
options for
glass,
exit.
or would I be able to open it up, or would I have to like jump through it and break it as I go out?
No, these windows pretty much you walk up to and they open up on their own.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. Now,
You said I have a back door? Yeah, I do have a back door, right?
you have a side door.
A side door, that's right.
Let me
Well,
get
I'm gonna take a
your-
peek out the back window, just kind of look left, look right, make sure it's clear.
Give me just a second. I need
You're after
to
that?
get your. What's your size?
Oh, medium.
Medium?
Humans are usually size medium, so
Okay.
he'd be like maybe like 6 foot, 6'2".
Okay, so a
Yeah, mercenary.
relatively
Time as a
decent
mercenary
size.
allowed him to bulk up a little bit,
Okay.
because they feed him well.
So
Maybe 200 pounds thereabouts,
you're peeking
but like
out
a
the front
muscular
door?
200 pounds.
What door are you peeking out?
I'd peek out the back window.
The back window?
Right, because I probably would look out the front window or the front door to peek out in the street. So
Oh.
he's switching sides of the house, looking out the back window.
Okay, so you're looking out the back window. You look left. You look right. Roll a perception for me, please.
Advantage, disadvantage, straight.
Just straight roll.
That's a 16.
16. As you look left, down the alley, you see nothing. You look right down the alley, you see civilians cross just every once in a while. Will run across the alley. Straight in front of you, out the window, is a low fence, and right on the other side of that is like a building with a little side dirt area or sand area, as this is a desert savanna kind of thing.
Yeah. All right. That looks pretty clear to me. Zoop, out the window I go.
Okay.
Toss my stuff out first, climb out after it.
Okay. Roll a dexterity for me, please, to see your bigger size of a human try and get through this somewhat tiny window. Actually,
12.
Acrobatics check, sorry.
Yeah, it's the same, 12.
No. Okay, you managed to get through, and there you are, standing in the alley. You start to hear bang, bang, bang on your front door.
And off I go.
Okay,
I saw civilians to the left
right.
or to the right. All right.
Yes.
When I looked out my door initially, were the Malum, right?
Malum, yes.
The Malum soldiers, they were both sides, one side.
They were just down the left.
Okay,
as
so
you're
the
looking out the door.
civilians.
So it'll be to your right.
Okay, so where I saw the civilians.
Yes.
Okay. Then left sounds like the right idea.
Okay.
Because I'd rather avoid civilians, because that's what they seem to be going after. Or was the ship to the left? Or, I guess, to the right when I looked out at the door, to the left looking out the window.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so then I should probably go away from the ship.
Yeah, so left
Or we
would
could.
be away from the ship.
Okay, yeah. Away from
Okay.
the ship then.
As you turn left and get ready to sprint, you hear
Yep.
your door break down and say, Brax, where are you? As you start your sprint.
Is it a voice I recognize?
It is not.
Good to know. Toodles, zoom, but
Now,
quietly,
you're
if
running
possible.
quietly.
If possible.
Roll a stealth check with disadvantage because you got all your stuff on you and you're sprinting in the middle of an alley.
7.
7. Okay.
Yeah,
Your
no way they're
gears
not hearing me.
your gears clanking, you're sprinting. You know you're not being stealthy at all.
Nope.
Uh Behind you, you hear, Brax, get back here. And as you
Not
look
today,
back,
motherfuckers.
you see this orc try and fit through this tiny window.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4. He's stuck.
Oof.
So,
I'll give him the proverbial bird as I'm running away, you know.
okay, what are you doing?
Well, first thing, quick flip around, flip on the bird.
Okay.
Or this world's equivalent of that. Anywhere I can kind of duck off and keep running. Any like alleyways or whatever.
Say that again?
Well, I ran off down. I guess this would be like a back alleyway behind the house, or this kind of like a little side street.
This is an alleyway
Okay,
between like sets of houses.
gotcha. So yes, I'd probably follow that until there's like
Okay.
a turnoff, and then kind of cut away from like the main road. You know that I
Now,
saw initially.
you are actually headed north, and if you can see my cursor
Give me a moment.
on the stream,
Yeah.
you're in the northeastern area. You are paralleling the main road. You will be coming up to
Okay.
an open field here momentarily.
Oh. Gotcha. Open fields probably not a good idea. Probably because easy sight lines make sense.
Yeah, and Boo, I have no idea what's going on. I will look into that after stream. I appreciate it, but you really don't have to, buddy. Now, you are coming up to this field. You can see it in the the
Yeah.
moonlight. You can see this open field. What are you doing? You hear this voice. Get him, he's north.
Shit. Well, I probably would want to avoid the main road.
Okay.
I kind of see that there's like this kind of like fort-looking building
Okay.
off to the left, right, or to the right.
It
I
is
guess
off to the
if I'm
right.
facing north. So I'm imagining I'm like right before the field, right? Like
Okay.
I have to go like past one more building and there's a field.
If you look at the fence of the fort or the
Yeah.
walls, the very top left end of the fence,
Yeah.
you are one intersection to the east. You are right there
Got
getting
it.
ready to
I see your cursor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the wall. I'm
So
cutting
you're-
to the cutting. I guess cutting to my right.
Okay,
East.
so you're cutting east towards the wall. As you
Yep.
turn right towards the wall and begin to run, you hear another ship fly right over the top of you.
Oh shit.
In front of you, you see this gigantic pillar and buildings that seem to connect to it. You're running into a dead end.
Oh, I thought I could like scoot around the wall. Okay. Is there a way for me to turn south?
You can turn south. There is one alleyway. You're coming up to it in just about 2
Zoop.
seconds.
Down I go.
Okay.
To the south.
As you turn south, you see in front of you come and cut you off. You see 4 big
Uh-oh.
orcs standing
Uh-oh.
there with blaster type looking rifle things. You don't know what these are. You have not seen these. And they say,
Okay.
"Halt, Brax." What do you do?
Well, I'm not dumb, but I'm also not the smartest. So let's see. Hmm. This would be more of like a street smarts decision, I think, which would be more towards a wisdom. So I'm gonna roll a wisdom save to see what he does.
They start walking up to you.
And back around I go. Whee!
So you're going north?
I'm gonna go, I guess, north and then back west. Back.
Okay. As you turn around and round the corner to the west, you see 4 more gigantic freaking orcs block your way.
No, no. To the field. Is it tall grass?
No, this is short sand. It's sand. It's not grass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Well, I was thinking like savanna grass or something. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way I'm hiding in that. So. Uh,
What are we doing? They're closing in on you.
well, he doesn't want to go with them. That I can tell. Tell you.
Okay.
But they got guns.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Ooh, 23.
23? You manage. Okay, do a dexterity. Acrobatics.
Roger. Yeah, that's a 6.
6? Okay, well, you manage to get hit by this greenish orb, but
Ooh.
it like gets absorbed by you don't know what, but you know that you should have been knocked out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm running.
Okay, you start running.
Bobbing and weaving. I'm going to try to run erratically through this field to try to give him a
Okay.
hard to hit target.
Let me roll a. Where's my 100?
He's sprinting all out. He's giving. If you need me to do like a athletics or something.
Nope, nope. I'm gonna do a 100 to see what happens here. D100.
Because he is not. He's like zoop. Yeah, they shot me. I'm gone.
Okay, Brax. As you're running and bobbing and weaving through this field, you hear all kinds of weird noises coming behind you, and that's a natural one, and they all miss.
Oh my.
You also, at this point, see 2 ships hit hard on the ground, sand kicking up everywhere. You lost sight of everything. Last thing you know is you saw
Okay.
2 ships slam down, and you had 8 orcs behind you just sprinting at you. What are you doing?
Like the ships crashed or they shot
They landed
in front of me.
right in front of you. I want to say about 100 feet.
Okay. Let's see. I was about here. Let's duck back towards town. To the left towards town because I probably haven't cleared past those kind of northernmost houses yet.
You
I'm
are
guessing.
actually looking right at a building.
Oh.
Yeah, you're about right here.
Wait, let's wait for the stream to catch up.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute.
Nah, it's fine. I kind of have like an idea of where I am. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, I'm pretty close. Okay, I thought I was farther.
Oh no,
Dang, big...
this is happening pretty fast.
Gotcha. Yeah. So the ships are probably like maybe like half, like a quarter to a mouse above me, something like that.
Yeah, something like
Pretty
that.
close. Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha,
they're
gotcha.
right up on you.
Yeah, and as far as I know, there's 8 of these buggers behind me. Okay.
So far.
Yeah, there's no way 1v8 is gonna work very well. So, and they're orcs, so they're probably bigger than me. Probably.
Yeah. D10 or D12? You pick.
Yeah. Hold on. D10.
All right. Sorry.
I had to
Y-
roll odds or evens for choosing, and I rolled a D4 because let the dice decide.
Here it goes. Brax, Brax, Brax.
Ouch. I'm guessing
Does
I
an
just got shot.
18 hit you?
18 AC, yeah, definitely. 'Cause
Okay.
mine only a 15.
You get hit again by this same greenish orb.
Okay.
As you get hit by it, your vision closes in,
Oh no.
and turns green. All you see is green. You hit the floor. You are
Poof.
stunned.
Ouchies.
Uh, one of these orcs walks up to you, grabs you by whatever clothes you're wearing, and picks you up and looks at you, says, "This is him." Takes you to one of the ships.
I'm guessing
Put
there's no way I can spit on this guy.
You are stunned. You cannot
Yep.
do anything. You can drool.
His mind's racing all sorts of curse words through this person, but he's like
Takes you to a ship, puts you down, shackles you, and restrains you.
smart. Smart.
These these restraints are weird to you. They're boxy and metallic, but around your rig, you don't feel them, but you cannot move
Neat.
your entire body. You're like
Oh, wow.
you're
That's
frozen.
neat. Like he can't even try to flex to break this. Damn.
No, you're not getting through
Which he would
this.
try. He
you,
would.
you can try. Now,
Oh, without a doubt, he would.
yeah. Uh, as you're there, your vision comes back, and you're sitting in this weird seat. It's much bigger than you are, and it's got lights and gauges and mechanical gears and all kinds of stuff on it. As you look around in this like octagonal space that you're in, there is a center pillar, and
Okay.
it's like a gold color. And all
Ooh.
around you, you see these soldiers in black and gold colored armor just sitting. As you feel the ship start to rise, or you feel this space start to rise, because you don't know where you're at. You weren't
Nope.
like coherent when you were put on this thing. Uh, the voice next to you. So, you thought you can escape the Malum. Ha ha ha.
Uh, can he speak?
You can speak.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you just can't
He's not
move.
going to. He's just going to spit in that direction. Fuck you,
Do me a favor,
pig.
roll a d10 for me.
Sure.
Anything over 5, you're okay. Anything under 10, something bad might happen.
It's a 7.
Oh, okay. He looks at
Yeah.
you and just backhands you, and you freaking hit the hard metallic wall behind you.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
something he's used to. It's fine.
Go ahead and take. Let's roll d4.
It makes sense.
3 bludgeoning damage.
Roger Dodger. I mean, it's not like he's been slapped before. He knows. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's still gonna look at this guy pissed as all get out.
Yeah.
Like he's giving it like I'm gonna kill you stare.
Yeah. So.
Like you hit me, you're dead.
Yeah. You.
And he'd probably voice that. You know.
Go ahead.
Sorry. After propping himself back up because he probably can't really move that much, can he?
No, you can't move at all.
Oh.
Yeah,
he's gonna look.
You're kind of stuck there.
He's gonna look at this person as much as he can. He's gonna. As soon as I get out of these, you're dead.
Now, he just having a stare down with this orc. This
Yep.
orc shows no expression. Well, you can't see his face. He's wearing a
Nope.
helmet. All you're looking into like this.
I'm imagining looking at like a stormtrooper like helmet, just like angry.
Almost, not quite.
Yeah.
It's more like it's a mirrored surface, real smooth,
Ooh,
and it
neat.
like kind of smoothly wraps around the front of his face, and
Okay.
all you see is the reflection of you through it.
That's like cool yet creepy at the same time. I love it.
It's like a mirror effect.
That's cool.
Yeah. So after a little while of you being on this ship, it lands hard, and the orc just like double taps your restraint, and you have movement, but you also have this feeling that you must listen. You don't want to make or disappoint these people you are now around. It's now affecting your mind.
Which he's not happy about.
Yeah,
One iota. He wants to be angry at these people, yet like something deep and down is like, it feels unnatural to him.
Yeah. So these 4 doors on all sides of this, or on 4 sides of this octagonal space you are in, just slam down really fast. Like within the blink of an eye, they're down, and you see dirt. You haven't seen dirt in years. You see trees. You see like water features that you don't normally see in the savannah. And they grab the back of your neck and guide you out of this space that you are in. Once you come down out of the space, you realize that this was a ship, and you're concerned, but also kind of excited. You rode in a ship.
That's not something he's done very much, has he?
Probably not.
If at all.
Yeah. Now, they guide you down the road and into this building and throw you in a jail cell.
Understandably.
And remove the restraints from you. The will that they were holding on you has lifted. You have your free will back, but you are confined.
And I'm guessing there's not enough time for me to spin around and try to punch whoever threw me in here.
I mean, you can try.
Oh, he would try.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit a unarmed strike.
It's an 18.
An 18? You just barely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage for your unarmed strike.
It's just flat 4.
4? Okay. As your fist connects to this armor, a shock reverbs back into your fist, down your arm, through your shoulder, into your chest, and you feel this searing, just hot, excruciating pain
Worth it.
Go ahead and take
Worth it.
5 fire damage.
Oh, it was worth it.
Okay. And as you do that, you hear, huh, dumbass, and closes the door behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna like scoot right up to the bars and go, see that again when I'm outside of these bars, we'll see what really happens.
At this time, you feel yourself levitate into the air. Your arms
Ooh.
go straight out. You are frozen and you are forced away from the bars as you see this cloaked figure walking up to the outside of the cell. You see
Okay.
it's the hood is up, but where the face is supposed to be is just a black void. And you swear you see stars. And he waves his hand, and the cell door springs open. He walks in. Hello, Brax. Do you know who I am?
Do I?
No.
I mean, this is out of character. Do I know who this guy is?
No, you absolutely don't know this guy.
All right. Should I even care?
He flicks his
Or are you
hand.
just gonna add another name to my hit list?
He flicks his wrist, and your mouth, like, pins shut. It feels like someone's taking pins and pinning your lips
Ouch.
together. And he says, silence. I am Hardred, the ruler of Malum. I'm sure you've heard of Malum. We are the organization that's taking over the entire galaxy. Now, I have brought you here and requested your presence in a humble manner because we need your help. He waves his hand again and your mouth frees.
Humble my ass.
He
And that's his actual response.
He raises his arm and drops it real fast, and you hit the floor hard.
Ouchies.
You, sir, take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's warranted. He's being a dick. I understand.
Yeah. So,
This guy's added to my hit list. He's on it.
do you wish to help, or do you wish to run your mouth?
I know who the Melon are. Would he care that they're bad?
That's up to you and your character.
He's gonna wait a moment. Dramatic pause. What's it worth to you?
I don't know. What's your life worth to you?
So it's a help me or die kind of situation. Interesting.
It's you're gonna die regardless, but might as well make some coin while you're at it.
What are you offering?
He pauses for a second, waves his left hand, and this black cloud just drops behind him. Now we can speak in private. I need you to gain information on the Lux and anyone associated with them. Once you have gained a sufficient amount of information on them, their location, their command structure, all of that, you bring it back to me. And I will pay you 100,000 gold.
He thinks about it for a moment. a long moment. Like he's punting you. He's purposely. It's like a long enough moment that like you get that little inkling in your mind that he's probably wasting your time, but you're not 100% sure. Sounds fair.
He crosses his arms. So, are we in agreement?
I'll put out my hand. Like shake on it.
He looks a little confused. He stretches out his hand, and you see where his hand is, he's wearing a black and red, like pinstriping and runic glove.
Ooh.
And he grabs your hand and shakes, and you
We
feel
have a deal.
you feel something in your hand as he pulls his hand away.
I feel what?
Something.
Ah. Yeah, as he shakes his hand, he'll say, "We have a deal."
Okay. You gonna check to see what's in your hand?
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay. You see about 50 gold pieces in your hand right now.
Ooh.
Now, for a show, we're gonna have to hurt you on your way out of here. So, he
Understandable.
places his hand on your shoulder, and you feel completely restored. You're at full health.
Oh,
Okay. Now,
cool, because I was at 4.
that's a good thing. He's going to lift you back up into the sky, or into the air.
Yep.
Move the cloud out of the way. Follow me, you dumbass. Today is your death. And pulls you out, takes you out to the street,
Oh, goody.
and takes you to the edge of town, and flicks his fingers together, just snaps his fingers, and like pretty much catapults you off into the distance. And as you hit, smack, you take 14
As he's
points
flying
of
there, he's
bludgeoning
gonna try to
damage.
say as quickly as possible, "Next time I see you, you're dead." Like
I
as
will
he's
see.
zooping. Like in that like
Yeah.
in a serious manner. He's serious. Like, next time I see you, you did, because you just flung me.
Take your 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bonk.
Now,
I am at
sorry,
1.
I messed up. He told you to start in Civitas Lucius.
Civitas Lucius.
Yes,
All right.
Lucis. I don't know how to say that. I need to work on it. Which is the main port town in this this area, this state, this kingdom.
Roger that.
So it's going to be south one city. You're going to go east one city, and then continue on east to a T in the
Yep.
road you're on, and then
So I'm in
southwest.
like Akaman is where I am right now, or
No. You
I'm
are
in.
you are south of Surks.
Oh, okay. So I have to. This will be like a multi-day journey, I'm guessing.
It's going to be a few days, but
Gotcha.
for
Okay, I see.
this, but for this particular stream, we're going to kind of speed it up a little bit.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And I have noted my quest.
Alrighty. So, as you are heading down, you finally get to Chan. Now, in Chan, you come up to the gate. This is going to be hopefully your first night's stay.
Gotcha.
Now,
So basically, I'm yeeted, pretend to be dead for a little bit, and then scoot on my way.
yeah, you're down to 1 hit point.
Correct.
So, As you walk up to the gate, you see these two guards standing there in the all familiar armor of black and gold. Their
Yep.
helmets, mirrored finish, smooth as glass. They kind of go from their just talking to each other to, "Halt! Who are you? What's your business in Chan?
Name's Brax, passing through on way to Civitas Lucis.
What's your business in Chan?"
He literally said, name's Brax, passing on the way through to Civitas Lucis.
These
Is it
are
nighttime,
also
or is it about to be
orcs.
nighttime, or is it still daytime?
It's it's close to like 5, 6 o'clock in the evening.
Well, I'm making my way to Civitas Lucis. Need a place to stay for the night. Need me a good meal. You know where I can find that?
Yeah, good meal?
Yeah, doesn't have to be great.
Yeah, on the planet of Siron. Not here. This ain't good food.
Well, it's food, isn't it?
If you want to call it food.
Well,
Okay, well,
we're
go
gonna
into
find it.
town here. Down on the right, you'll see a tavern, and it's called The Tavern.
It
Go
makes
on
sense.
in there and get some food, get some rest, and get the hell out of my city.
Come morning. You won't see me seeing me again.
As you begin to walk by, he kicks you in the butt.
Well, I know the error of my ways. I'll just give him like that mean look, like kind of like make like that, like huh? Want to go? But then trying to keep walking.
Alrighty. So, as you come in, you walking down this, like, it's weird. It's like a cement, almost metallic kind of street. It just feels weird. And you see these hovering metallic things with chairs in them just moving along this road. You have no idea where you're at.
Too fancy for my this too fancy for my tastes.
Yeah, this is a complete like culture shock for
Oh, I bet.
you. As you come up to the inn, you see it's it, it's like a wood sign, but the letters "the inn" are lit up in like this gold color.
Oh yeah, this place is too fancy for his taste. But he'll go in anyway. He's hungry.
As you walk up to the door, you reach out to open it, and it just disappears right in front of you.
I
And
imagine
you
it goes
see
like
the
whoosh,
yeah,
and just like
it
ooh.
just it like vaporizes in front of you.
Oh,
It
that's
just
cool.
like dematerializes pretty much.
Ooh. All right.
As
He'll
you look
like
in,
stop for a moment, be like, "The fuck," like that kind of like, what the hell just happened? And
yeah.
then step through, like kind of like like just carefully put like his foot through, be like,
Instantly, you
you know, like the
hear
dog that like you open the door and they're like, I don't know if it's open yet, like kind of
yes,
like that.
yep, exactly. So as you step in, you instantly hear this music, but it's unlike any music you've ever heard before. It's like this high pitched freaking like almost cymbals and
Hmm.
this loud trumpet thing that you have no idea what you're listening to, and as you look around you see creatures that you you've never seen before.
I'm picturing like Star Wars like cantina band noises going on right
Oh.
now.
Yeah, almost, kind of. But
Nice.
you see this person, he looks like a snake with the body of a man but a head of a snake, and he's just slurping up his soup. And you see these elephant looking people, and they're playing these instruments on the stage, and they have tusks. They're freaking like they're confusing you.
Like, what the
And
fuck is this bullshit?
you see these tables. They're not tables, they're just the round pieces of metallic, and they're floating, and everyone's sitting on these other circle disc things that are floating, and they're eating on them, and this is all just blowing your mind.
Oh, yeah, he's probably got like the most bewildered look in his face, like, what the fuck did I just walk into?
The bartender notices that you are just thrown off. He's like, "Hey, get over here."
Yeah, I'll make more. Yeah, yeah, he's a good idea.
I
Mosey
see.
my way on over.
This isn't your normal scene, I take it.
Mm-mm.
Well, you look pretty hurt there. Give me one gold piece, and I'll get you something that will go real nice.
All right, I pass over gold.
He hands you this cup full of this like black liquid, and it smells just like shit. It does not smell good at all. He says, "Go ahead, drink it all up."
Yeah, I'm gonna roll myself a con save to see if I can. This is me doing this. He's gonna look at me like, you're not gonna poison me.
Just drink it.
All right, all right. He'll slowly bring it up
Oh,
and down the hatch.
okay, go ahead and restore full hit points. Add an additional 10 temporary hit points.
Fancy.
hmm
I'm guessing it tastes nasty.
It it tastes like strawberries.
Yeah, so he's gonna like kind of grimace as he starts drinking it, and then be like, it goes away. He- the fuck?
I got some
He sets the
I,
glass down.
I got a kitchen in the back if you're hungry. I also got a couple of rooms that are free. Since you're new in town, I'll give you a discount. The room will be 500 gold pieces, and I got steak and spaghetti, and
Did he say 500? Did you say 500?
I did. Do you not have 500 gold?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's 5 silver.
Oh, okay.
uh, I got steak, spaghetti, and I got this dish that the snake fella brought in. It's
Yeah, I'm gonna pass over the 5 silver for the room for the night.
okay. He takes it. He's like, "Thank you. Here's the key," and he hands you this like I don't know how to explain it. It's
like one of those like hotel key card
no,
thingamajiggers, you know?
no. This thing
No.
is it's like a let me think. It's like a rectangular thing, and it's like maybe 3 centimeters tall.
Oh, that's tiny.
Yeah, it's really small, and it's got one button on it.
Okay.
And he says, "Okay, I do have steak. I got spaghetti, and what this snake person brought, it's it looks like a bowl of maggots, but it's actually pretty good."
He- a nice steak would be good if I can afford it.
I mean, you couldn't afford 500 for a room. It's a good cut of steak. I'm
I'll
just
take the
kidding.
spaghetti.
It's 2 silver,
Okay.
man. 2 silver for the steak.
Oh, okay. Okay. I hand it over.
He takes it. He's like, you know what? Since you're being awesome, here's a half gallon of mead to go with it.
Oh, a man after my heart.
And that mead is free. So go ahead. You can even take it up to your room if
For
you
those who
want.
don't know, this guy's like 35-ish, by the way. He's like middle age, like middle age for human, early middle age.
Right on. So, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's gonna eat his meal, down the hatch with that half gallon of mead, and
Okay,
head to his room.
right on. You walk.
Maybe have like a little chat with the bartender for like a couple hours.
Okay, so
Just getting the lay of the land.
yeah, as you walk around, you don't notice any rooms.
Wait, what?
You don't see any rooms. You
No.
have this device with a button on it, but you don't see no rooms.
Yeah, I'll hit the button.
As you hit the button, you see this bluish, like, screen just pop up right in front of you, and it
Ooh,
materializes into a door. So there's a door right in front of you, just in the hallway, going nowhere. What do you do?
try to open it.
You reach and open up the door, and it opens up into a room.
Well, in I go.
Okay, as you step in and shut the door kind of fades out of view and like moves up against the wall
Oh,
into where
cool.
a door would be. Around you, you see a bed, but this bed has like this metallic cage around the mattress, and the backboard is this real crazy design of ivory and just different kinds of furs and everything. It looks really cool. And you have a
He's still thinking
window.
this place is way too fancy for his taste.
Out the window, you see the ocean and
Like,
the starry night sky.
he's gonna take in the view.
All right.
He's not something he's seen in a while.
So, this is where you're going to spend the evening.
Yep.
Now, uh, you get a full night's sleep. You're fully rested.
Yeah, he's gonna
Uh,
try to set off pretty early in the morning. Like if he's hopping in bed at like 7, 8, he's hopping in bed at 7, 8, sleeping at hours, waking up and hitting the road.
alrighty. Now,
He's gonna try to go as far as he can in one day.
you keep your 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And you feel extremely rejuvenated and just freaking awesome. You are inspired. Go ahead
Woo.
and give yourself some inspiration.
Woohoo.
Now, as you wake up, you open up the door, and the door is in the same place in the hallway. And as you step out, the door behind you disappears and it goes back into that little device.
Neat. I'm gonna go up to where the, I guess, tavern keep or innkeep
Okay?
usually sits.
Yes.
And I'm gonna, thanks for the room. I'll set the little device on the counter.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
To be honest, wonderful.
Okay. You know, I can sell you this little contraption here. It'll cost you 4 gold, and you can just have it.
You sure?
Yeah, and you hit it wherever, and you got yourself a room.
I'm gonna quickly slam that 4 gold over.
Thank you, sir.
Zoop, right across. No, they quickly flick out of his coin pouch and across the counter goes.
Yep, and he's gonna go ahead and slide over this. It's think of like a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, but you don't know what kind of meat it is, and this egg looks different.
Okay.
That's for the road, good sir,
Well, thank you.
and safe travels.
Thanks again. If I'm ever back in town, I know where to go.
Alrighty, see you later.
Have a good one. And he'll eat a little bit, and then head off.
Alrighty, as you eat this breakfast, you can't put the flavor of this meat. You have never tasted anything like this before, but you have never tasted anything so damn delicious in your life.
And he's thinking about the other day, like that these guards called this stuff like, this ain't food. This is delicious. He's
As
thinking those guys are idiots.
you take a few bites and you look down, and it's made out of what he was explaining before that you turned down.
Oh, the maggoty stuff?
Yes, but it is so damn delicious.
Oh, I should have had this last night.
So, you make your jeez, you make your way down. Okay, you can follow the road
Making my way downtown, walking
down
fast.
to Ackerman, or you can follow the coast down. It's up to you. The road is probably going to be quicker.
Yeah, he'd go the quickest route, to be honest.
Okie
He's not
dokie.
dumb.
Yeah. So you follow
Yeah,
the
he
road.
might do like a nice little stroll on the beach first, and then like hit the road.
Yeah, I got you. So
Like stroll, like head to the beach in town. Maybe walk around a little bit, like yeah, woo, beach. I haven't been to this in forever, and then be like, all right, novelty's over.
so as you're there walking on the beach, you notice that there's mermaids walking around with human legs and scantily clad clothing. Not much to be left to the imagination.
And he is very much storing this information in the wank bank. He's definitely doing the looky no touchy.
So, you notice that, you take note of it, and you get back on the road. You're heading east, and you come across this next town, if you load, and it's really not much of a town. It's just a town. Really small.
Just like a little settlement along trade route. Nothing to shake your fist at.
Think of it as more like a oasis type little town.
Ooh.
Yeah. You blink, you'll miss it.
Yep.
So even on foot, you get through it and you get down to the intersection, and you know that Civitas is south of you.
Yep.
Are you turning south?
I've been given a task.
All right. As you turn south, you come across this broken down wagon.
Okay. And this is a proper wagon. This isn't some weird hover boat BS.
No, this is just straight up like horse and wagon type of thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
What he's
this
used
is
to.
what you're used to, yeah.
So Sean is just real fancy.
Yeah, from what you've seen.
All right. And surprisingly cheap.
As you come up to this wagon, you notice that the wooden wheel is off of it and on the ground, broken, and this woman is out, like small, tiny little, like, not dwarf, not, oh, what is that? That's a small
Halfling? No?
yes. It's a
Halfling.
halfling woman out there struggling with this wheel.
Need a hand? I'll call out as I'm approaching.
She stops what she's doing, puts her hands up. I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. And she kind of cowers down and starts crying.
I just asked if you needed a hand. Don't mean any trouble.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
I guess I probably should try to persuade her I'm friendly.
Okay, roll persuasion.
That's not gonna be good. I got a -1. And yet I roll an 18 or a 19 -1 is 18. Goddamn.
Alrighty, so yes, red sexy mermaids again. uh so she says, I'm just trying to change my wheels so I can get down to this town down here. That's all.
Here, let me help you with that. Hold on.
I appreciate it.
So I'll help her with the wheel. I'll be friendly.
Alrighty.
If you're mean to me, he'll be mean back. But if you're just, some average Joe,
So,
he'll help you out.
I need you to roll. Let me see. This is kind of. See, I don't know what kind of check this would be.
Well, my try is like the wheel like just falling off. Is like the wheel kind of like is it like taking a new wheel, putting it on?
Think about changing a tire on a car. It's basically what you're doing.
Well, with a horse-drawn carriage, which is a little bit more tricky because you kind of have to like lift the carriage and like bang the wheel on.
You know what? I'm gonna say, roll a strength check.
All right. That's 21.
Okay, no problem. You get that thing on there. Roll a performance check for me, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's an 11.
Good enough. You you pick up the wheel and you're kind of showing off. You know, it's been a while since you've actually hung out with other people. You know, so you're flexing a little bit, and you get that wheel on there, and you get it all done, and you're kind of putting on a little bit of a show as you do it. She walks up to you and just grabs your butt and says, "Oh, thank you, sir," and hands you a bag full of coin.
Yeah, I'll do you like that kind of like the oh, thank you, kind of smirking, you know. And thank you kindly, madam.
Do you need a ride down to the town down here?
Well, it's awfully kind of you to ask. I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay, hop on.
And I'll look in the bag.
You see 250 gold pieces.
Fuck. Okay, little lady who's rich.
Yeah, and you put on a performance for her, so you know.
He doesn't mind him small. A woman of any size works for him.
So, as you're going on down, you get to the walls and the gate of Civitas Lucis.
Which looks like it's quite the city.
Over the top, yeah, there's 24,000 people here.
That's a lot.
Now, over the top of this road, and this road looks similar to the one in Chan, you see this banner over the top, and it's like nautical themed. It's freaking awesome looking, and it's
nice.
Civitas Lucis, and it looks pretty freaking nice. And as you roll into the town, this is looking even fancier than Chan.
Ooh.
And that is where we are going to end.
All right.
For the evening. So, it was good to see everybody. And Mild, did you want to you have any input on this? What are you thinking? Where do you think this is going to go? What do you think?
Well, I'm intrigued, to be honest. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
This is interesting. You've piqued my interest, good sir.
Well, good. I'm glad I can do that. So, next week.
I have an interesting quest. I'm not really great at persuading people, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, right?
With that
Uh,
9 charisma.
yeah, I do gotta say that kind of just fell into my lap when you said when you described the background of your character before we started the stream. I was like, well, there we go.
Yeah, it
So
works.
we'll see what you do with that.
Basically, for those who are out of the loop, this guy, as I said, think like that, like kid with a temper who grew up into like underground, like fight club, like maybe champ, maybe not. We'll see. Well, we don't know. Punched the wrong guy, got sent to jail, recruited as a merc, and now here we are,
Yep.
15
And
years later.
yeah, I am really excited to see where this campaign goes.
Yeah,
This
me
is,
too.
again, for everyone in chat, this is a kind of free form type of campaign I'm doing. It's something I don't normally do, and I just realized I was streaming my Streamlabs. So yeah, we'll go back to the map for now. But actually, we'll go to this screen. Anyway, it's freeform, so I got a basic outline for how the campaign is, like just the basic structure. But I'm basically making stuff up on the fly. So, oh yeah, that's it's going to be interesting. That's like the major hurdle. Yeah, yeah. So, next week I have scheduled RTB Dave to do his prologue. And then after that, I do believe it will be Natsu. And then special guest that everyone in the community knows. And we'll save him for last. So, yeah. Anyway, have a good evening. It was good to see you guys again. And have a good night and great weekend. Also, I think I'm going to do a little stream of